tired.
I don't know.
Did you have coffee this morning?
I didn't have coffee this morning. I need coffee right now. I
said-
don't
I
want. I
offered
don't
you
want to drink coffee though, because I'm gonna go to bed.
You sound like you're. I'm gonna go to bed. You are tired.
I'm very tired.
All right, we got a couple more lists we got to go through.
Okay.
And while we're going through this list, we'll do this list right here.
Okay. One more.
I am Berto.
I'm Nims. Here's
Sling-
another. Oh, I cut you off. My bad.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You go.
All right. Here's another OPL.com.
Slingpaint Gaming. All right.
Not really. It's just slingpaint.com.
Yes. So we Gene
Because I'm
P
tired.
sent a list. No name. So we've been trying to figure out a name for this thing. Where we had, what'd you say, Stressful Poe?
Stressful Poe.
I said Poe's Gold.
I said, why you stressed, Poe?
Kung Fu Poe. It's because it's got Poe in it.
And it's got a stress bot.
Yes. So, real quick, let's break down Poe Dameron, T70. Got an AWing, Green Squadron pilot, a Y-Wing Gold Squadron pilot, and a Bandit Squadron pilot.
I didn't even see the
Z95.
Bandit in
Oh,
there.
yeah,
The
the
little
Bandit snuck in
Headhunter.
there on the bottom there.
Yeah, he did.
All right, so let's do the breakdown in detail here. What do we got?
All right. So on Poe, you've got Predator.
Poe.
When attacking, you may reroll one attack die. If the
Yep.
defender's pilot skill value is 2 or lower, you may instead roll up to 2 attack dice.
Okay.
R5P9, at the end of the combat phase, you may spend one of your focus tokens to recover 1 shield up to your shield value.
Typical Poe.
Yep. When Autothrusters, when defending, if you are beyond range 2 or outside the attacker's firing arc, you may change one of your blank results to an evade result. You can only equip this card. You can equip this card only if you have the boost action icon, which he
is
does.
typical Poe.
Yep.
Coming in at 39 points, too. Okay.
Yep. So the Green Squadron pilot. It's got Push the Limit, which we know.
Yep.
Chardaan Refit, -2 points.
I thought it was called Chardaan Refit.
Is it? I can't read it from way over here.
Chardaan Refit?
I like Rift better.
I'm like, what the hell is you saying Rift?
I don't know.
Chardaan Refit
Why don't you
-2.
throw a boost on there?
He will never let that go.
Nope.
Who's okay? Let's go through it.
Here, go ahead and switch it back so they can.
Oh,
watch
we
it.
gotta see it. We gotta show people
Every time.
Every time this happens, we have an AWing. Go ahead.
So we played in a tournament recently, and it was something called Merrick's Marauders. You just had to throw a list together of mixed match ships, and I didn't give Berto a lot of time to put his list together.
Thank you for saying that this time. Nice. Okay.
Even though he should know by now what ships have what, and he decided to put the engine upgrade card on a wing.
I did that.
He's trying to double boost it.
Wasn't trying to double boost it. I thought it had barrel roll natively, not boost for some reason. I saw the. There's not. You know what? I did it.
All right, back to the list.
I made a mistake. Just leave it alone. All right, what do we
That's what you get for beating me so many times.
So any little flaw
Yep.
he's going to capitalize. All right, so he's got the Green Squadron pilot. He's got Push the Limit, Chardaan Refit. He's got Wired. When attacking defending, if you're stressed, or you may re-roll one of more of your focus results. I like that. Autothrusters. We all know what Autothrusters does. And also AWing Test Pilot. Your upgrade bar gains the Elite upgrade. You cannot equip 2 of the same upgrade cards. You cannot equip this pilot if your pilot skill value is 1 or lower.
And I think it's Chardaan Refit, actually.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
That too. Gold Squadron pilot. He's
Stress
got
bot, yep.
The AKA Stress Bot, because when you see that R3A2 with the BTL-A4 Y-Wing title card and the twin laser turret, that is a Stress Bot.
That's a stress bot.
So just so everybody knows how that works, twin laser turrets, everybody knows what that does. But R3A2, when you declare the target of your attack, this is the cool part. When you declare the target of your attack, if the defender is inside your firing arc, you may receive 1 stress token to cause that defender to receive 1 stress token.
Yep.
Because of the title, BTL-A4 Y-Wing.
Yeah. You cannot attack ships outside your firing arc. After you perform a primary weapon attack, you may immediately perform an attack with a cannon or turret, rather, secondary weapon. So that means they get 1 stress for the primary and they get 1 stress for the TLT.
And they get that instantly, regardless if it hits or not, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then, of course, looks like for filler, he's running a Bandit Squadron Z95 Headhunter pilot.
Yep. Snuck him in there for 12 points.
And he basically says on the bottom, he says, I came across your show on YouTube and think it's great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Got a quite number of combo ideas from your vids. Great, that's what we're doing, what we're trying to, reason why we do it. By the way, I'm from Malta, a very tiny sovereign state island in the Mediterranean Sea. Oh, yeah, we know where that is, Malta. Everybody knows. Just Google us. Understood. We do have a few players here playing all sorts of miniatures game and lately X-Wing. Great.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. This is a 100-point list I put together after some research. I'm going to use this list in a local 12-player tourney. Let us know how you did.
Yep, because we're pretty sure we're a little behind on this video.
And I think he basically says, from a tactic standpoint, the Y-Wing and the Z95 dials complement each other. Agreed. Yep. The stress bus. Oh, I like that. Okay. Lock enemy actions with 2 stress per turn with the Z95 is a nuisance blocker. I totally agree. That's actually what Paul Heaver did to win the Worlds.
Yep.
T70 and AWing speeds complement each other using as a hunting pack to get the kill and blockers and stress pilots. This list has great success against other ships.
Yeah, like Soontir and stuff like that, because you're double stressing them. They're not getting those actions. Technically, if you could catch Soontir in arc of that Y-Wing, he's going to have 3 stress.
Yeah, if he's running PTL.
Yeah.
Push the limit.
That's
brutal.
Annoying as shit.
There's one shit, almost 3 turns. He's got to relieve that. That's not nice.
That right there makes you want to buy the Tantive just to get the R3A2.
I have one.
You do.
Yes, you can always buy it on eBay individually.
Oh yeah, I could buy half the.
No, I'm sorry, Fantasy Flight. You can buy the Tantive for eBay. Tantive for eBay. All right. So tweaks. All right. What are we gonna do for tweaks?
I don't know. I just kind of like the list.
Actually,
I don't know that I'd do too much.
I agree with you. I probably wouldn't change a damn thing. I love Poe Dameron. The only thing that got me a little weirded out is the push the limit on a PS3 pilot. I'm on the fence with that.
Against other low pilot skills or swarms maybe.
Maybe okay. Because that's the only thing I do like wired on here when attacking and defending. If you're stressed, you reroll one of your things because you're pushing the limit. Yeah, from push to limit. So maybe that's why he's complimenting that. I do like that. And with the AWing test pilot, 0 points anyway, so it's almost a free. Allows you to get a free elite upgrade. You just got to pay the points on the
right.
And the Chardaan Refit -2, which is nice. Yeah, I probably wouldn't change a damn thing on this list. And
when you have to practice with it and play, a good bit just to know
absolutely
how all those ships complement each other, like you said. But yeah, no, I think it's okay.
All right, so how do you fly it?
How would I fly it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep a hunting pack, like you said, with Poe and the Green Squadron.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get that Y in there, though, because that's going to be your hardest part, is get the Y in there with the limited maneuvers. Try and stress people out. And then use Poe and Greenie there to mop up people without actions. No evades, no focuses.
Yeah, that Y-Wing is destined, even if you can get it in range 3. So if you want to use a range 3 tactic, if you get it in range 3, you're throwing stress on it. The whole purpose is not to deal damage. The whole purpose is to deal some stress. If you get some damage out of it, great. But it's to deal stress. Yeah, Soontir with triple stress on it.
Can you have 2 of those? 2 stress bombs?
R3A2 is unique.
Okay. So no.
Believe me, I thought of the same thing.
That'd be nasty.
That would be nasty. Stress the shit out of everybody. So how would I fly it? Just kind of like you said, Poe Dameron, Green Squadron is doing your thing, kind of like what he said. The only thing with this is so knowing that you have a stress spot, right?
It's gonna have to get focus fired pretty quick.
Yeah, it's gonna have to go down fast, and that kind of leads right into basically how would you fly against this. So I see the stress spot. I'm going to send a ship in there as much as I can and take that Y-Wing out. Yeah. But maybe that's what his plan is, as far as knowing that everybody's going to go for that stress spot. That's where he positions Poe and the A-Wing to do some mop-up cleanup for the ships that's going after it. So as they're focusing on the Y-Wing. So I'm seeing these ships spread out evenly, so that's probably how you fly it. Probably spread out across the board, not all clumped together. Maybe the Y-Wing and the Headhunter are staying next to each other a little bit, but maybe even the Headhunter, Poe, and the A-Wing are all staying close together. I don't know. I mean, or spread out the love, and depending on how your enemy sets up, because there are lower skill value pilots except for Poe, you can figure out and maneuver how you want it. And that's the thing, is flying against it, focus fire, Y-Wing. Get that
Yeah,
stress
I'm
bottle
definitely
galore.
going for that Y-Wing first.
Yeah, and the Y-Wing, I mean, point-wise, it's only 26 points.
But it's just
still,
the annoyance
it's
factor.
the annoyance factor, exactly. Poe Dameron, this is some of the things, this is the downfalls of T70s, is not having the boost action. So if you run BB-8 on it, you get the boost action, but then you don't get the shield regen. So a lot of people go back and forth. Do I want the not the boost, I'm sorry, barrel roll. Barrel roll action. But having R5P9 or R2D2 on it allows you to get that shield regen. It is nasty with Poe Dameron's ability with the focus that if you keep R5P9 on there. I mean, I played Poe Dameron a couple times, especially that one we did the tag team match. Regen,
Yeah, just keep regenning.
It is definitely pretty brutal.
Yeah, unless you need the hits with Poe or the evades, you don't need to spend that focus.
No.
If you've got a ship, they've got like three hull left. You roll 3 focuses.
Spend it.
You're probably gonna spend it.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if you have full shields.
Yeah, absolutely. The AWing, know that the AWing is probably going to be a blocker because it is a push the limit ship. It's got wired on it. It's got the Autothrusters. It's definitely going to be used probably potentially as a blocker. And what I mean by that is it has lower skill value pilot. It's probably going to move first. It may boost barrel roll into position around rocks, whatever you want to do, where it can wrap around and block you. So just keep that in the back of your mind when you're seeing that Green Squadron pilot. And if it's set up for a block and you can't do anything after that, I guarantee you Poe Dameron is going to be very close by.
Mm-hmm.
So there goes your barrel roll boost. He's probably setting up for the block and focus fire.
Yep. Same thing with the little Headhunter too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Cool.
So how would you guys tweak this list? How would you guys fly this list? How would you fly against it? Leave it in the comments below. Let Gene P know.
Yep. Do all those little things down there in the corner. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Tweeters.
Tweeters?
Tweeters.
Tweeters. That was classic.
Tweet us.
Tweet us.
And subscribe, because subscribing means you care.
And caring is caring.
Yes.
Well, you screwed me up.
I know I did.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you next video.